Hello everybody, how are we today? Well, I thought of dropping a quick video for the weekend, a kind of a mixed bag of vinyl finds of sorts. Oh, what a start. Yeah, this is actually the VCLT section of this video is way overdue, and I apologize that for the sender. Anyways, time has come for me to do this sucker, and I will throw in some other, like I said, random vinyl finds from last year. So I have a lot of backlog, and let's start with a nice sweet VCLT package I received last spring already from George. You know him as Blockhead, fantastic dude. And a great channel. The link will be in the description, obviously. And it was kind of a joint VCLT package from George and his mom. So thank you both. There were some sweets, some Reese's, candy stuff, because I have a sweet tooth. And yeah, I destroyed those very quickly. And also some records. And I don't remember now exactly, and apologize, which was from who? Was it from George or from his mom? Let's start this thing. 7-inch. Oh, actually, a CD. Let's start with the CD. Jerry A. Lang from Poison Idea, From the Fire into the Water. This is fairly new CD. I think it's his first solo project, but they are all mostly old recordings of collaborations with other bands, such as the Hard-Ons, and I don't remember even what were all the other bands. The Ransom, the 2 songs from Ransom, and it's really good. Musically, it's a little bit all over the place, but in not a bad way at all. Unfortunately, my CD player no longer functions, but I have been streaming that online, and it's actually a really good record. Yeah, I think it came out in 2002. And then, to the 7 inches. Sorry for reflections. Nasty / fantastic artist. Dead Man's Curve, the Beach Boys song, and B-side Reactor number 2, which is it's totally instrumental and more of a very fitting for a horror movie, for sure. Nasty /'s songs anyway are fitting for a soundtrack, but and I have to commend George. Nice touch adding this polyline inner sleeves. Very, very nice. Keep those records clean and spotless. If you don't know Nasty / electronic synthesizers, violins, cellos, basically strings and electronics, keyboards, anything but guitars. Really good stuff. Thank you. Next one. George also sent me the Dickies, Give It Back. I used to own this. I used to own a bunch of 7 inches by the Dickies, but I purged because I was an idiot, and yeah, it's this time I will not let this go. And I also used to have the white one, so yeah, great song. And B-side, You Make Me Ape, You Drive Me Ape, Potato Potato. And then a record store day release, Alan Vega, Jukebox Babe, in this kind of fancy pink vinyl. On the B-side, Speedway. I think that is a non-album track. I really like Alan Vega stuff. I listen to that more so than Suicide, but I don't know what there's to say. Rockabilly with an electronic and synth wave touch to it. Definitely synth. Great 7-inch. Elvis Costello and the Attractions, I Can't Start Up for Falling Down. And then what was it, the other song? Something about a girl. Girls Talk on the flip side. This is, believe me or not, it is the first Elvis and Costello record that I have. Somehow I always dismissed this artist. Same went with Ian Dury. And but this is very pleasant power pop. And I think, especially I Can't Stand Up for Falling Down. There are some songs I've heard over the years, but it just never grabbed me that way, that I needed to venture into his discography. But this is the first one, and I will definitely look into some more. And then the last 7-inch, Poison Idea, The Badge. Some call him Pig. Some still call him Pig. And on the B-side, there's a Portland Cop remix. And it's kind of an interesting one. I might put a needle drop. And this is obviously from Feel the Darkness. But let's have a listen at the Portland Cop remix.
Young and dumb, truth and justice fantasy. First out of the academy. 5 times losing bust his head, make your day.
That was the remix. In case anyone wonders why I'm wearing a beanie, because I have a bad hair day. And another thing also George had included was in the package was this bottle opener. Flaming, I first thought, but it is in fact flamingo bottle opener. And then it was confirmed, my suspicion. And you know what? This has been working. No side of that fucking bird. This is a segue to another VCLT I got last autumn. That's from Tommy's Vinyl Note. I actually showed one of his cassettes briefly in the punk vinyl tag, but he also included this anti-flamingo and CD spray. Guess what? No flamingos. CDs, it's not working that well with CDs, but hey, I'm okay with CDs. And Tommy also sent me this plasma, which I just mentioned I showed in the punk vinyl tag. Great Finnish stomping punk hardcore. Okay, and another tape, which I haven't yet shown, is this Crush Your Tapes compilation made by Tommy. Choose always the original deep beat, Danny beat.
Oh, you're absolutely fine. Your lips have taste of wine. I'd like to think you're mine.
Aivo Protesi, Finnish music. Thanks George's mom, and Tommy for those nice gifts. And sorry for the lateness in this video. I am recording, am I? Okay, the next two records I'm gonna show are gifts, my birthday gifts from my wife. Crucifixion, After the Fox is a band I had no idea about. Actually, both of these records were for bands I was not familiar with. Not surprised at all, because this band is pretty obscure in that sense. Okay, they only released I think a handful of singles. They are a new wave of British heavy metal band. What's happening with my speech? Good thing about this comp is that there is only a couple of songs, 2 songs that are repeated more than once. Because usually bands, this is the entire anthology of Crucifixion. Think about bands like Saxon, early Iron Maiden. There's a little bit of Motörhead stuff. Actually, very good new wave of British heavy metal, in my opinion. It has a massive poster, and I really don't want to unfold it. There may be actually 2 posters. Jeez. High Roller Records reissue. They do a fine job every time with their issues, I have to say. Let's have a listen. Track 2, Death Sentence. That was Crucifixion, After the Fox Anthology compilation LP. The second album given by my wife for me for my birthday was Red Rockers. It's another band I did not know about, really in the vein of early Clash and kind of anthemic at times. There's another band I was thinking of when I was listening to this just today again. This is obviously a reissue, and it's actually a remix and a remaster by the band, minus the drummer, if I'm not mistaken. It is dedicated to Patrick Butler Jones, who was the drummer and percussionist. And and I remember reading that there's a controversy with this album with fans of the original recordings. They don't like this remix. Well, I have never heard the original. In fact, I haven't still even looked it up if it's on YouTube. Maybe I should. Yeah, I don't have a problem how this sounds, but I should really compare it with the original. What is this? Red Rockers Liberty Spike Recordings 2023 reissue. Let's listen a little bit. Definitely rougher than early Clash, I'd say. Some ways. Some are really good songs. Dead Heroes. Red Rockers. This is the essence of the band's 5 years as America's most pure punk band, says the hype sticker. Any case, Condition Red, pleasantly surprised new old band for me. Thanks, babe, for the presents. Alright, now then in the end, let's pick a couple of random vinyl finds from last year. Secunderna. This was recorded and released in 2023. I got my hands on this only last year, and this is fairly new Swedish garage power pop band, more of with I would say melodic wise it's a little bit darker or moodier. I wouldn't want to use the word emo, but I will give it a needle drop for sure. This is really good. I like it. This is a mini album or an EP of 6 songs. Secunderna means actually seconds, as in the time measurement unit. This is released by Rockstar Records. Like I said, really pleasant new band as well to me. And I will just let the music speak. That was Secunderna, Yasher song from side B. First song side B. Definitely some 90s skate punk vibe also, but very melodic. Yeah, very catchy songs. I like this. The last song on the album is kind of like an acoustic thing, which is not really my favorite song or the best way to end this album, but nevertheless, this is 4.5 out of 5. I have listened to this so many times. Great album. Okay, so this one will be brief. This is a pickup from now and Christmas in Finland. I got this. I've never had this, believe it or not. Now I do. This is a reissue of early 2000s. Don't really have to say much about Group Sex, but good sounding. That's on a pink vinyl. Next one is one of the last records that I purchased while still living in Hungary. Butthole Surfers, let's go to this side. Butthole Surfers Live PC PPEP. Still the price ticker there, 7,900 Hungarian forints. This is, as far as I understood, one of the few ones of the reissues that did not have any alterations or changes compared to the original ones. And I was missing this obviously, so I got this reissue and sounds great, no issues with it. The other one was, I think, was it the Locust Abortion Technician? Or I don't remember, there was, I think, 3 all in all that I would like to get, but the 2 others had some changes. They censored them or something, so I opted not to go for those, but I will try to find originals one day. This is the Matador 2024 reissues. And yeah, Butthole Surfers, one of the best bands ever. And lastly and least, okay, last record that I'll be showing is, I believe, if Mike, you're watching this, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I paid for this record. It wasn't the VCLT. It wasn't VCLT from you. Anyways, Uncommon Pallor sent me a package last autumn as well, and there were some VCLT and records that I have asked him to buy for me. This was in that package from last year, so anyhow, I will show this, nevertheless. Chushi Mamire. And if I remember well, the name is the first 2 letters of each member's name and then something, this Mire in the end. Anyway, the name is confusing, hard to explain. It's 25th anniversary tour edition LP. Pretty limited, and it's on this kind of, paper, just fold out. Fold paper, where is the... There, special edition, 100 of 200. I wonder if I've shown this. I don't know. Beautiful wax. Like that. And this is a mixed bag of rock and roll music. It's poppy, it's rocky, it's weird, it's Japanese. It sounds Japanese. Much better than Otopoke. You know that beaver band? Otopoke Beaver, however it's pronounced. Sorry for butchering it. They're cool too, but these gals, I'm sorry, they knock it out of the park. And let me show you how and why.
Welcome to 未だに誰もたどり着けない桃源郷3人ぼっちでみんなを待ってる24,030番地 Welcome to 24,030番地へようこそまずはみんなで一緒に回そうぐるぐる回そう回覧板 Welcome to 24,030番地へようこそ街で唯一の
Okay, I think that's a good way to end this one. Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks again, George's mom, Tommy's Vinyl and Mike once again. And thank you for tuning in. I hope you like the tunes. Have a good weekend and be good to one another. Peace.